Hi, Miss Nasira. This is Merville Myers. Reference NZM / 8OU 16 / 258. I'm calling in regards to an email that was sent to me by Housing for Women, wherein you submitted something to them that was sent to you or you captured online. And Housing for Women was asking me if I want to make a complaint. I'm gonna end this right here. You know my contact details. As when I called you the first time, amicably, to see if we could have a mediation to sort the matter. I'm gonna end this right here and I'll continue on another platform. Thank you very much. I just want the world to understand why after yesterday, another meltdown where I did not function. I did not even pull my curtain. After the attack by my neighbor's partner trying to kick down the door, and the reaction of the Metropolitan Police who came, and in particular the female, and what was said and done. I've done training over the years. Working in the early years, I was once a preschool leader. You can check my CV online from where I was an EYFS coordinator, a SENCO, a multi-generational working approach facilitator. I can be found anywhere online. I helped London Early Years Foundation become a beacon. And after the death of my mother, June O'Sullivan sanctioned the discrimination. And after I fought my case myself, the judiciary of England and Wales presided over another miscarriage of justice, where they said I made up disabilities. Those involved, they are named. Justice Simla in particular. And I continued my fight for justice, invested in a fight for justice on Facebook. Take it to Google my business. And here's where I'm at. Winsome Duncan scam my money, was groomed by Ryan Clement, hence that suicide pattern every time, where Devonshire Solicitor and Housing for Women and Southwark Council said I was sectioned under the Mental Health Act and I'm deaf. But the biggest concerns right now is seeing my husband when that man was trying to kick down the door and the police come to ask if I saw him through the keyhole or through whatever hole there was. If somebody is forcibly kicking down your door, why would you be standing behind the door to see who is kicking down your door? There are only my neighbors and myself and Housing for Women who have keys to this place. So how can the argument of the police officer to say that anybody, it could have been anybody, the same way the injunction said anybody is allowed to come in this place? No, Housing for Women, you're wrong. And that's why I started off with Narin Masira. Because my solicitor does not understand. He does not understand because the system is set up. The system is set up. So how is the system set up? First, after the death of my brother, I represented myself at the Employment Tribunal. After Unison and everyone else abandoned me. When I got to court, they handed me my bundle because I didn't know how to structure the whatever it was. Yeah? Second time, after the death of my mother. And it's out there. Now, after the death of my brother, and another one in the hospital blood vessel burst in his head. I'm trying to get medical treatment plus being care for my elderly husband and all that entails. And that's when I'm going to be tried behind my back, made a violent nuisance after I was made a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment. And all that has entailed. Well, I'm trending online with the police. Sir Mark Rowley signed my book. Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkins said she can't help me. And everybody else involved, this is my time. Yeah? So I'm waiting for them to imprison me and evict me based on whatever it is I'm putting out there. So I'm not to put anything out there to tell my story. They're already out there. Naren Masira, you are so evil. When I called you, I sat right here. I was going with my husband to sort out some business. Yeah? Right here I sat. I wasn't any argumentative. I was so stressed out. And to get that letter. Yeah? I was in the solicitor's office when you phoned for him to destroy whatever. So is the solicitor working with you, Naren Masira? That's the question. I was told not to say anything at court. And Barrister A drummed it in my head. I have to be whiter than white. I have to be whiter than white for whatever Debbie Gilchrist has been doing to me over the years. Be turned around to say I am the one doing it. And then she came out to say she was scared I was going to be shouting at the judge. So why would I be shouting at the judge? But just put on record, District Judge Stellini, who labeled me a violent nuisance. Your name is on Winsome Duncan's thingy that you strike out my case after she stole my manuscript and it went to telephone mediation. I'm not going to make it any longer. I lost a whole day yesterday, as well as lost in 3 days before that. And I got up again this morning and I said, no, you want to see how I'm dressed? This is all I'm wearing. My knickers and my top and whatever. I didn't pull my curtains yesterday. And Stephen's going to tell me crap about there is no evidence and he hasn't seen anything and he's going to try and use my mental health. And to get, did I take subject access requests from Housing for Women after they wiped my portal? No, they should not have wiped my portal. And it is not cheap. Now, what am I thinking, Stephen? Yeah? So when I go to court on the 19th, you'll be there as counsel, but you'll get your pay. Well, my husband and I will be talking about the impact of 23 years living amongst these people. Housing for Women, I leave the ball in your court. Naren Masira, I leave the ball in your court. I'm going to post these now. Eat and get on with my life.